You must find your voice, my lord. Your enemies will interpret your silence as a sign of weakness.
You were brave, my son. But you'll need to be braver still when Ramsay Snow arrives to see you bend the knee. Prepare a raven. We need to send word to Mira in King's Landing at once.
Okay. I thought I did pretty good. Well, not that great, but there's no good options there, really.
Your sister can help us. Although just a handmaiden, she has Margaery Tyrell's favor. And Lady Margaery's betrothal to the king may be enough to keep the Boltons at bay. If it's presented to her as it should be.
Alright. More maneuvering. Oh, look around. What we got here? What's in the box? What's in the box? Got tree carving.
Ethan made this for me.
I got a brooch. Good old brooch.
It was very kind of Lady Margaery to give this to me. It once belonged to Lady Olenna.
Yunkai? Yunkish?
Asher sent me this
Coin?
to remember him. What a strange place, Essos.
Across the sea. I wonder if I could go there. Let's read it.
Father, much excitement here in King's Landing for the coming wedding. Lady Margaery has proven to be quite popular throughout the city. I do wish you and Mother could come, although I know it would be impossible under the circumstances. I miss all of you, and I look forward to the day you can.
Hasn't finished it yet. Else we got anything up here? Over here. Got a tome. I'm sorry,
Wonders made by
dusty
man,
old tome.
by Lomas Longstrider. A gift from Roderick. I hope to see them all someday.
Oh, I don't know if she knows yet.
King's Landing. I wonder if it's sunny at Ironrath today.
Damn seagulls. Letter. That's probably the next thing. Let's go over here first. What's here? Cold brazier. I guess that's it. Okay. Do I light a fire or anything? No, nothing? Alright, let's read.
It troubles me to even ask this of you, but you must appeal to Lady Margaery to intervene on our behalf. She is our best hope, and can be a powerful ally, especially now when your family so desperately needs her help.
Because she has to know then. But her one brother's dead, or yeah, dead, isn't he? Let's get the door before they ask questions.
One moment.
Oh, sorry, milady. I didn't mean to disturb you. I can come back later if you'd like.
Who are you? Who are you? Well, come on in. Let's figure out who you are.
It's fine. Come in.
Oh, he's adding more coal.
Begging your pardon, milady, but you all right? If you don't mind my asking, you seem rather upset.
I'm fine, I'm fine.
I'm fine. Thank you.
Of course, milady.
Why not talk to him? He could be a
Please
spy.
hurry if you can. Lady Margaery will be here any minute.
Of course, milady. You work for Lady Margaery? I may be wrong,
You ask a lot of questions.
but it seems like you do.
I'm her handmaiden.
I'm her handmaiden.
What do you want? What do you want to know
That's
about
what
it?
I thought. I've seen you with her before. You seem like good friends.
Why are you asking so
I
many
saw Lady
questions?
Margaery just this morning. outside the Royal Sept, talking to Queen Cersei.
Cersei?
They appeared to be having some sort of disagreement. I couldn't hear much, but
Oh,
it was definitely an argument.
what'd they
What
say?
did they say?
I couldn't make out much, but I know they were talking about the Starks and House Forrester.
House Forrester?
I hope you're not in any kind of trouble. But I thought you ought to know.
Yeah, well, thank you.
Most people don't tend to notice a callboy. Not in King's Landing, with so many lords and ladies about. You see and hear all sorts of things when people don't even know you're there.
Can I
Good
thank
night,
him?
lady.
Lady Margaery, you're early.
I was hoping there would be time for us to talk. Come, there's something we must discuss.
All right. Hit him with it. What we got?
From the day you arrived in Highgarden, I've thought of you more as a friend than as my handmaiden. A dear friend, in fact.
Thank you, my lady.
And you know how I feel about what's happened to your family. I feel your pain as if it were my own. What you've suffered is beyond imagining.
You are very
And your
kind.
poor family as well.
You're very kind, my lady.
Of course, Mira, but you must not despair. We will get through this together. You must understand there are limits to
She
what
looks
I
a little
can
upset.
say, especially here in King's Landing, now that I am to be queen. To have a handmaiden from the north whose family fought for Robb Stark. It raises questions at a time I can least afford.
You're kicking me out, aren't you?
Cersei herself cornered me this morning outside the Royal Sept. She mentioned the northern girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor. She was very pleased with herself. Her
Why would
face
she do
was
that?
full of mirth as she said it.
What does she intend to do?
She intends to make you miserable, knowing that will make me miserable as well. She demands an audience. She wants an apology of some sort. For what, I don't know, but she's waiting for us now, and I promised I would bring you to her. I wouldn't ask this of you if it were not...
This lady right here is looking
I
suspicious.
cannot afford any conflict with Cersei with the wedding so near.
I'll do as you ask, my lady.
I'll do it for
I
now.
knew I could trust you.
I've got to
Hear
try
her.
it some way.
Tell her what she wants to hear. See if the Queen Regent is ready to receive us.
Just gets worse and worse.
You'll be fine. I know you will. You may feel one thing, but you must say another.
Oh lord, this is gonna be tricky.
Good luck.
Thank you. Oh, Tyrion's here too.
You can do this.
So let's walk. Nice and slow. Look around. Not many people here today. That sword is floating.
Ah, Lady Margaery. Aren't you looking lovely this evening?
Lord Tyrion. Your Grace? With your permission, allow me to introduce Lady Mira of House Forrester.
Neil. I gotta blend in somehow.
Your Grace.
The girl knows her courtesies. Impressive. You may rise.
House Forrester
Wow,
is a
that's
northern
like just
house
like the
loyal
bitchiest way
to
of
the
saying that
king.
ever I've ever heard.
Are they?
I
Damn.
beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl. Is your family loyal to the king?
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She is.
The one true
Yes,
king.
Your Grace. To the one true king.
The one true king. Yet she didn't say which.
What's up, Tyrion?
The girl is clever.
She only meant...
I don't care what she meant. I care what she said. I won't stand for impertinence from a girl of the North.
If you would give her the chance to explain...
Perhaps she can explain why the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark for centuries. A house of traitors.
Oh, God. I agree.
Yes, Your Grace. They are traitors.
The Starks were your liege lord, yet you name them traitors so easily. Is it any wonder you were so impertinent to ask which
This is
king
getting tricky.
deserves your loyalty, if you have any loyalty at all? Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
He is a new warden, so we have to.
He is the Warden of the North, Your Grace.
He is. And I the Queen Regent, and Tyrion the Master of Coin.
The girl has a remarkable talent for answering questions while in fact saying nothing at all.
I'm going to take this as a compliment. Thank you, Tyrion.
Old allegiances are not easily abandoned. But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances. There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Forrester Ironwood does seem rather unique.
Yes, Your Grace.
It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you? Ask any Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
Yes, anything.
Yes, Your Grace. I would do anything.
I see.
What would you have the girl do, Cersei? It's not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
Good point, good point.
It raises an interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the war? Our dear Margaery here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
Followed her heart.
She was just following her heart, Your Grace.
And the very same heart so quickly led her to my son.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find
Damn,
it quickly.
that's not good.
Loyalty can be such a hard thing to define. This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not. Who knows what lurks within their hearts? You are a girl from the north here in service to Lady Margaery. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question.
Okay.
And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
I'm sure she
Let the
would...
girl answer the question.
Be true to the
Go
king.
on.
I would be true to the king, Your Grace.
Well said. I was beginning to worry you didn't have your priorities straight.
Wouldn't want to remember that. You told me to tell her what you wanted to
She is
hear.
a threat to the crown, isn't she? The most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
My sense is this girl will say almost anything to get what she wants. Which is not very encouraging. I'd like a word with you, if I may.
Of course, Your Grace.
Don't be mad at me. You said tell her what she wants to hear.
I'll walk you out. This may come as a surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport. Even then he didn't trust Roose Bolton. We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man. You have my condolences for his loss.
Thank
These
you.
would be trying times for your family, even under the best of circumstances.
Thank you, Tyrion.
Thank you, Lord Tyrion. That's very kind of you to say.
That certainly took courage. To so publicly declare your loyalty to Joffrey for all to hear. Poor Lady Margaery was humiliated, although Cersei seemed quite pleased. It was quite the first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining.
I did it for Lady Margaery.
Rather odd, if that's what she asked of you. But I'm sure she has your best interests at heart. My sister and I have our differences. She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them. We must find our amusements where we can.
I agree.
She threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters. The Crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the Crown in this regard, not her.
You can help my family.
I suppose the Crown could be persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Margaery might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you.
Oh,
and
man.
your house. Are you willing to risk that?
Oh, God.
It may be far too dangerous. In fact, forget I even suggested such a thing.
It's a risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion. Please.
You are a brave girl, aren't you? I'll consider it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I promised Sansa I would join her for dinner tonight. 3 beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival. The mere thought of them makes me thirsty
But
already.
meet again.
I hope we meet again.
Nothing would make Cersei happier. Until then, be careful. This is not the North. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
I will figure it out, hopefully. But I feel like I'm not doing very well right now. I'd be dead already. This was real life.
Mira, I was worried. How was it?
It's shit.
Cersei has a way of looking at you as though you're nothing.
It's not so great.
It didn't go very well.
I'm sorry. Cersei is known for being rather
I'll say.
difficult.
Yeah, I'll say.
But at least it's over now. Lady Margaery has spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for the wedding. Of course, you and I are seated way at the back, here with the 4th cousins and the 9th-born sons. Sir Jaime, I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his.
Sarah?
Oh, you nasty girl.
It's true. And Oberyn Martell, the Red Viper. I'm told he has a paramour.
Oh, he is
Which I
quite
doubt
handsome.
is Dornish for wife.
He is quite handsome.
And quite passionate, from what I've heard. Perhaps Lady Margaery could make the right introductions. Who knows? We might meet our future husbands. Although,
Maybe.
marrying a king? I can only imagine what that would be like. Would you marry Joffrey if it meant you'd become queen?
Ooh, tricky question.
He does have a certain look about him. And he's always treated Lady Margaery well. Which is
You know
more
what?
than you can
No.
say for his mother.
I don't want to be queen no matter who I'd have to marry.
Don't want to be queen? You northerners. You'd make a perfect scepter. Well, I would marry him. Imagine the power you would have as Queen of the 7 Kingdoms. I might even allow you to be my handmaiden.
That's
Let's
nice
see.
to say.
Who else should we marry off? Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister. What a perfect match.
I agree. Yes, make it happen.
Sir Bronn and...
What are you doing? Well, Sarah?
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, my lady.
As am I. We shouldn't have been messing about.
This is not a game. It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every move. Yet they say it is men who are powerful. The Queen was pleased by your display, Mira. I'm just glad it's over.
Are you mad at me
King's
still
Landing
for what I had to
can be
say, even though you
exhausting
told me to say it?
There's always someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over. I fear it will only get worse when I am queen.
Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but to love you.
Do you agree?
She's right.
Once you are queen, the lords and ladies will do their best to please you.
You learn very quickly. Your words to Cersei were brave, but I know you must fear what the Boltons might do to your family. I do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
Thank you, my lady. There's been something on my mind. Something important.
Alright. So I'm going to tell her? We gotta ask for help.
I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
Whatever you wish to say, you can say it in front of Sarah. There are no secrets between us.
I don't know if I trust her.
It's about my family.
She was looking suspicious.
I trust her.
Alright.
Go on. Ask.
Can you stop Ramsay?
Please, Ramsay Snow is on his way to Ironrath to see my brother bend the knee.
Ramsay? Roose Bolton's bastard.
I fear my family will suffer if Ramsay is left to do as he likes. But if a raven could be sent to the Boltons to let them know House Forrester has the protection of the crown...
That is no small request. Especially now.
It's gotta mean something, right?
knows only too well your family fought for the Starks. And now you would have me ask him to intervene. Is the situation that dire?
You can't, my lady. King Joffrey won't like it. Just think how he turned on Lady Sansa.
It is that dire.
It is that dire, my lady. I fear for my family's safety.
Look, it's a very dire moment. Come on.
I don't know, Mira. If Cersei were to find out...
Hey, your king loves you.
Don't let the Queen bully you. You have power over him, Lady Margaery, as no one else does. Not even his mother. Ramsay Snow will arrive at Ironrath within the week.
Yeah.
I would never ask this of you if it weren't so urgent.
We talked her into messing with the Queen. We did it.
Very well. I'll make your request, but I cannot promise anything.
Thank you, my lady. I will send a raven to my family at once.
Whew. Stressful. Here we now. We're going to the wall. They didn't even like give me a sword for this. Like, oh my god, come on. What is happening? Who is dying? Oh, the volume got loud.
7 hours.
There we are. What is happening? Oh god, what are they doing?
Let's play a little game, shall we? Did you
That's
know
Ramsay.
my ancestors wore the skins of their enemies as a coat?
Oh. Peek out. Keep an eye on people's faces.
Not my best work, unfortunately. I suppose
Okay, get back.
have fallen out of practice. But he didn't make it easy. What with all that bloody noise?
Look again.
Like a drowning cat. I thought he'd never stop.
As my father
Oh,
likes
it's
to
getting
say, a naked man holds few secrets. But the flayed man holds none.
Pity he didn't know your father was the one.
Oh,
from the
God.
north.
Cutting his skin off. Oh, get back, get back, get back.
How much further is it to these Forresters?
A day, my lord. 2 at most.
What was that?
My lord?
Shh. Listen.
Oh, God. Don't move.
There. Hear that? I know I heard something.
Don't run. Stay still. Stay still. Don't move.
Never mind. We've wasted enough time already.
Whew. That's close. That was very close. Am I gonna go inspect? I'm gonna go inspect. They just left the guy there. Holy crap. Oh, God. He's gonna be alive, too, still. I know it. Oh, God. Okay. This is gonna be nasty. Yep.
Bloody hell.
Whew. Flaying.
Lord Ethan,
Oh, Ethan again.
as I was saying, you are young. And there are those within these walls who are uncertain of your leadership.
Dude, you look like you're 30. At most.
But 300
Maybe 20.
generations of Forrester lords stand behind you. Lord Gerhard the Tall, who founded our house, and your grandfather, Lord Thorin the Bold, who seized back the river valley from the White Hills.
What did they call my father?
Lord Gregor the Good. He was fair, wise, and courageous in battle.
Why are you telling me this?
Why are you telling me this?
To help you rule, Lord Ethan. These were your father's people to lead and protect, and now they're yours. But your father did not bear this responsibility alone. He and every Forrester lord before him chose one man whom they trusted above all others, the Lord Sentinel. Forrester traditions demand that a new Lord Sentinel must be chosen.
Keep walking, you craven son of a whore. Move.
Got somebody.
Summon the Lord. We need his judgment.
I've done nothing wrong. I was only trying to survive.
Oh, everyone's watching too.
Lord Ethan.
Who's this man?
Who is this man?
This craven is a deserter and a thief.
Deserter. From the twins?
This house is doomed. We all fucking know it.
Well, if you say that, I'm not gonna
Quiet,
spare you,
thief.
am I?
Eric was supposed to be guarding our weapons, but instead we caught him stealing them.
Whoa. Okay.
2 shields and 3 spears.
Is he mistaken?
Is what Sir Royland said true?
Yes, my lord. I fled. We should all flee. It's not stealing if you're taking what's yours by right.
He speaks
He's
true.
right.
I've a family to feed. And not 2 coins to rub together since Lord Gregor left us to rot here. Where's our pay? Our share of bread and wine grows smaller every day.
Leave the poor man alone!
Mercy, go.
I got a
Ethan,
choice
I
here.
know these words are hard, but they're honest. This house is falling. We'll never survive the coming winter.
We'll survive
Somebody can live
together.
to see it.
We are in this together.
You say that, but it won't be you who's starving come winter.
You'll address him as Lord. Lord Ethan.
That guy has his
You
place.
must decide the punishment. Lord Gregor always took a thief's fingers. 3 of them.
Now may not be the time for harsh punishment. The men are on edge as it
Men
is.
need to know they cannot do whatever the fuck they please. Their lord will not permit it.
You can send him to the war.
Show him mercy, my lord. He stole from us.
Big choice here.
I will decide.
Send him to the wall. Take his fingers. He's a thief. If you punish me, you'll be punishing an innocent man. It will be an injustice, my lord.
You stole from us, though.
Please, my lord. My family depends on me.
Oh, God. It's now's not time to punish him. But he's got a family. It's gotta be mercy. It's gotta be mercy.
Our house tends to its people. See, this man is paid and his family is fed.
Lord Ethan, you are truly a merciful and noble lord.
My lord, this man is a criminal. A brazen thief.
He's still a Forrester.
He still serves House Forrester and deserves our protection.
He's a rat in our grain stores.
My lord, we must speak about our gold reserves. Soon.
My lord, I thank you for the mercy you've shown me. I will never forget my debt to you and to this house.
Oh, that may not have been good. You just never know, man. You just never know.